What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. It's me, Dushan. Welcome to my daily updates YouTube channel where I expose myself to the public on scale my agency towards 100K per month by the end of the year. That is the goal. Today was productive. I wouldn't say super productive because I spent about like an hour just like scrolling through IG for whatever fucking reason. So I made an executive decision just to delete IG. I didn't deactivate my account like I did before, just because I'll be using it for outreach purposes. But I like deleted IG and a couple of other applications on my phone just so I don't have it there to distract myself from the main mission of like working. Now, as for the productive side of things, like what did I do actually? Well, I made a lot of scripts today, which has been a huge push in fulfillment because it's one of the main tasks that I'm doing like on a daily basis. So that plus I made thumbnail briefs, plus I've also did quality control, also assigned new tasks, also messaged clients about some things, also sent some clips, and I'm also wrapping up a project that I need to send to a client, which might not be done today because it's 1:30 a.m., but it might be done early in the morning tomorrow. The mission is really just to clear things up with fulfillment as much as possible so I can be ahead of the schedule a bit, just so I can pour in more time in the marketing and also gain a bit of clarity as to what needs to be done next, which is hiring, actually. So yeah, I mean, besides that, I wanted to go to the gym today, but I just couldn't make it really, just because I've been sat here working. Probably like that hour that I spent literally doing nothing or just like scrolling through IG could have been spent in the gym, but for whatever fucking reason, I just like couldn't get out of bed. Probably because I had a really big meal before that, so naturally my brain just didn't want to do any hard things because it was digesting food. But yeah, not ideal, not ideal. And then I'm gonna be transparent about it. I'm not gonna say like I worked the entire day because I did fucking slack off a bit. So yeah, scripts, just it was a regular day in terms of fulfillment, but like the scripts were the biggest thing that I had to nail down. So I'm currently working on a sponsorship segment that I had to send to a client. I'll try and wrap it up tonight, but I'm not sure if I could make it really because it's late and I also want to like be well rested for tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be similar to some extent. It's going to be less fulfillment, so I'm going to be able to spend a bit more time on the outreach and content aspect of things because I have a video that I've made like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I'm not sure, but I've unlisted that video and like as all other videos, and like I'm starting over on my main channel and I'm gonna remake it once again. So all of these thumbnails, all these YouTube videos are done by us actually, and I'll be talking about like the psychology behind thumbnails, behind educational style thumbnails. So literally just a remake of that. And what's super cool is like I can look at the data from the last video that was this topic right here, and I can look at the spikes on the chart and see, what are the parts that I will retain, that I will keep, and what are the parts that I will just like get out and be more cohesive and be more structured in a sense, because I think I just rambled way too much in that video. So gonna be making a remastered version of that on my iPad. I also have the case study, a client case study that I'll be uploading. So I'm either going to be uploading this thumbnail video tomorrow or the case study video with a client that I just have to chop up and upload. But I've already like prepped all the assets, and I know like the approach that we're going to take with this. So we have like 2 YouTube videos already prepped, which is also huge. And then yeah, What else? I'm hoping that like next week I can like fully focus on content and outreach, because like we've been slacking on that for a while just because I've been so busy with fulfillment. But it's not an excuse at all. Like I can make the time, especially because like I'm not going anywhere. You know, major events already happened. I traveled. I watched Spider-Man last night. I'm kidding. I mean, I did, but it's not a major event. But I'm not going to be leaving my house for I don't know how long, which is important to know because I have all the time I need, basically. A bit of time has to be spent in the gym, 100%, because, I don't feel good about myself being this skinny, losing weight all of a sudden, and just like not being in the best shape of my life. I get it that it's not a priority, but at the same time, I still have to be physically active and, just like be healthy, you know. While we're on the health side of things, I also ordered Mac, McDonald's, and they got my order wrong, and they brought me like a ton more food than I ordered. So they switched orders, and I also got my money back from that. So it's not the healthiest meal, and especially like late at night, I'm not suggesting anybody to do it. However, I didn't really eat anything today, and the meal prep company that I'm working with, I have to contact them tomorrow and make some readjustments in the menu, because the food they've been serving me is solid, but it's not something that I enjoy, and it's not consistent. Or like some meals are, some aren't. So I just want to like configure it to my own taste, I guess. So like starting from the next week, we're gonna have the meal prep as well, which is gonna be huge because I'm not gonna be thinking about food. But since I have literally nothing in my fridge, I'm just like back to ordering things. So yeah, I think like I'll be fully reset tomorrow, because yeah, I just like there was a bit of dopamine left in my body and my brain from the trip, I guess. The excitement sort of is wearing off now, but yeah, that's that's how I feel now. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here because I need to eat. The fries are gonna get soggy, and yeah, get back to some more work before I head to bed, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Peace. Let me end the video.